Hey everyone, I'm John. I collect cards, and I'm going to show you a few Aaron Judge cards in this video. His arbitration hearing is coming up in a couple of days, and it's got me wondering a little bit, maybe more than a little bit, about what his future might be after this season. Will it still be in New York? Will it be somewhere else? I guess we'll find out soon enough, but in the meantime, I'll see you on the other side. I'll show you a few cards. Alright, so I'll show you a few cards here of number 99. As you can see, I got my camera all crooked again, but you know what? Bear with me here. See if I can straighten this out a little bit. There, that's a little bit better. That'll have to do for tonight. Okay, so it's got me wondering if you know, I read an article today about how Judge is going to be, you know, all business on Friday, and you know, of course, it has to be. It's that side of the game. And he's going to let his team do his thing. He's going to say hello and just sit back and watch the proceedings, I guess, on Zoom. But part of me was wondering, because the arbitrator can't factor in anything he's done this year. Apparently, it's got to all be based on last season and before that. And, you know, the injury bug was not too far in the past last year, even though he had a great year, healthy all year. So my worry, well, I don't want to call it worry, but my concern is that they're going to not, the Yankees are going to win this arbitration hearing, and that's going to make it even more, Judge will be even more inclined to look elsewhere after the season's over, even if they go on and win the World Series. And so I'm thinking the Giants are going to be a prime contender to land Judge in the offseason. So it's got me thinking that, you know, maybe we won't have many more Yankee Judge cards, which would be unfortunate. But anyway, for what we have now, we're going to celebrate the year he's having right now, and hopefully he continues it. He's on an amazing pace right now, almost halfway through the season. But without further ado, the first card I'm going to show is the only autograph of Aaron Judge I do have. It's this Topps Tribute 2017 autograph. I picked it up. Actually, it was sort of a birthday present to myself earlier this year in February. And so I you know, actually his Tribute rookie autos are among the more, you know, I won't say affordable, because, you know, his auto is you're gonna have to drop a couple $100, like $200 I paid for this one, and you know, and this one's gone up since then, but because of the year he's having. But you know, I was not in the market for a chrome rookie auto of his, so I got what I felt like I was comfortable getting, and I love that it's numbered to 99. And I do love Topps Tribute, although this isn't one of my more favorite designs, I would say, but still cool to have an Aaron Judge rookie auto, so I really like that one. And I'll just sort of keep that one front and center for the video here the rest of the way as I sort of trot out a few other cards. This will be a quickie, I promise. This will be like 6 or 7 minutes in total. 2 relics I have of Judge. One is from Topps Tribute from last year. I showed this actually in my tribute video I did a couple of videos ago about building my own box, so to speak. But this one I got in a break last year. It's a stamp of approval relic, number to 150. It's 109 and a 150. I did punch in the number on this last year at some point, and I don't think he did much of anything in the game that this pertained to, but it's still cool that it's a pinstripe relic. It's really cool. Actually, I like that a lot. So that's a nice one. Kind of leave that hanging. I might leave the relics kind of on the side. Maybe I have one other relic I'm going to show you here. It's from last year, Topps 2021 Series 1, 1986 style relic. I pulled this out of my jumbo box that I bought last year. I had a really good jumbo box Series 1. I got this. I can't remember what my other relic was. It was a manufactured spring training patch of something. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was Kyle Lewis, actually, and I sold it for a little bit, maybe $10. But the auto I got in that box was Carlton Fisk, actually, 1986 style with the White Sox. So I had a really good jumbo box, because I remember pulling this. I think this was the first of those 3 that I pulled. So I was happy to get that one, too. I love that it's another pinstripe. So those are like my 3 hits, so to speak. But I got a few parallels of Judge stuff, and I actually don't have a 2017 rookie of his chrome or paper slabbed or anything. I haven't gone that route yet. I will at some point, especially if he does leave the Yankees. I'm not going to get it this year because it's probably selling for, you know, higher than it's ever had. But if he does end up walking and goes to San Francisco, which, he grew up in Northern California, which is making me think that's definitely a good possibility. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully, Hal Steinbrenner will come through, but, he hasn't made me a true believer that he's, got his father's checkbook the way he spent, George did. Though he doesn't, he spends, of course, but, not in the profligate way that George did. It seems like there are limits with these Yankees, these years, this era. Didn't feel like that for the boss. And so in that sense, say what you will about George, he did invest in his team. He was, probably, unbearable. I can only imagine what it must have been like, day to day in the Yankee office. There are, books about it, miniseries about it, yada, 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 sitcoms about it. But, say what you will, he wanted to win, and he did everything he could to make the Yankees win. And, occasionally that got him into trouble with the law, too. Although some would say his being suspended in that mid-'90s season, I can't remember which one it was, enabled Gene Michael, who was GM at the time, to kind of right the ship, steady things, and make sure they didn't trade all the prospects away, like Jeter and Posada, etc. So some say that was the best thing that ever happened to the Yankee dynasty, was that Steinbrenner missed a year. He had to be out of baseball for the Winfield, I think was it the Winfield Howard Spira gambling thing, or maybe it was something else even after that. No, something else after that. I was in the 80s. So anyway, George's, he made his headlines over the years, didn't he? Anyway, without further ado, here's some other Judge stuff I have. I didn't know why I was going on that tangent, but here's a Stadium Club from last year, the Triumvirates parallel, numbered to 50. This one was. I do like this one. Number 15 of 50. I showed this in another video I did a while back, actually. It's amazing. I've made like 20 plus videos now. This I got in a break. I think the Triumvirates, I think this one I actually got in a box, a hobby box that I had myself that I purchased last year. This I got in a break of Topps Chrome last year. This is a green parallel 1986 card, numbered to 99. Anything numbered to 99 with Judge, I guess, is a cool thing. So I got this, it's number 25 out of 99. I do like that one. And, occasionally I think about selling one of these, but it's like, no, I kind of PC him, so why would I sell a Judge thing? Even though, it's like, it's only worth, 10, 15 bucks, but it's still a 10, 15 buck card, and it's a nice card. It's Aaron Judge, I kind of PC him, so. This one I got in a Bowman break this year. This was a really cool parallel, I think. This one's numbered to 125, numbered 43. It's just a base card parallel. But these are a little harder to pull than the prospect pulls, obviously, in Bowman. I think, as most folks know, it's harder to do these veteran or rookie pull parallel pulls. So I did like getting this one. It's pretty cool. So, again, numbered 43 out of 125 on that one. And then last parallel I have, at least that I could track down easily enough, I tend to have, a couple of like team bags of Judge stuff mostly, and a lot of it's only in sleeves, but some of it is top loader, like this one also. This is from last year's Topps Chrome Black set. I collected the entire set because I ended up liking it so much. This is the purple parallel of his, numbered to 150. I have his base card as well from this set that I just sort of have. This one I have in my main set with my other 99 cards. It's a 100 card set. I might do a video where I show some highlights from this set, because this was, I think, my favorite set last year, as it turned out. So I might actually break those out and just sort of run through them quick. If any of you, if you haven't seen some of those cards, they're just really nice cards. The parallels I thought were really sweet. So this is the purple parallel, and it just comes across really well. I'm not going to take it out of the top loader here, but they, when you take, they just, the colors just jump on these. So this was a cool card. I like having this one. And then a few others here, and we'll wrap it up. Topps Heritage this year. I pulled this out of one of my hobby boxes. I did open 3 maybe. Got an Aaron Judge image variation, which I enjoy having that. And we're going to break 10 minutes, guys. Sorry about that, as I rambled about George and Hal Steinbrenner. It's going to push me past 10 here. But also from Heritage in the last few years, I have... we have the 1970 All-Star style, which is from 2019. It's kind of a cool card. I like some of these. This one's actually from Archives from a couple years ago. I can't remember what year it's from. Was it last year? Nope, 2019 Archives. The 1958 All-Star style variation. These are cool cards. I'm not a fan of the 58 set, really, but I do like the All-Star cards. I think they're really cool. It's just kind of a classic look, so that's a nice one. And then from 2020 Heritage, which is the 71 design for Topps. And, of course, that you think of the Thurman Munson card. And I need to get that at some point because I sort of PC Thurman, too. I need to get more stuff. At some point, I'll focus a little bit more on that and try to pick up every one of his base cards. I only have a few of them right now, and I don't have his rookie or 71. But, you know, any Yankee horizontal shot makes you think of that classic shot of Thurman. And, of course, in this same set, if you're familiar with that, they did the similar card with Gary Sanchez, you know, who's no longer on the Yankees. But it was a cool shot, definitely inspired by Thurman. And that's just a cool shot, too, here. Makes me think of that card and, you know, connecting Yankee legacy there. And it's just a cool shot of Judge hitting one, well, hopefully over the fence. A few more here. Another retro style one. This is from, actually it's last year's 70 Years of Topps. I can't remember which series it was from, 1, 2, or Update, but Aaron Judge in the 59 style. That's a really cool card. I like that one a lot. Awesome stuff there. And lastly, a few more kind of inserts and parallel kinds of things. I've got this ridiculous Unleashed card from this year's Donruss. It's the pink fireworks variation or parallel. It's just, I think these cards are silly, but fun at the same time, but a little more silly. But, you know, it's Aaron Judge, so I'll keep it. Kind of fun. And then speaking of pink, I got a pink parallel from last year's Chrome. This is the unnumbered variation. They have a more magenta, I think, that is actually numbered to $3.99, I think. They look practically identical, but this was in retail, which was the pink, pinks and sepias, I think, were the parallels in that. So I got a pink of him there. It's just a base from last year, rainbow foil, kind of cool. There's a black gold last year of Judge. And then last one I'm going to show here real quick is from Series 2, the 65 redo. Got in a chrome, which is kind of cool. So there you have it. Some Aaron Judge cards. I'm just thinking about, you know, he actually had the day off yesterday, and that kind of caught my eye. I think they're playing in Tampa, and Aaron Boone wanted to give him the a day off of the turf down there, just to rest him a bit. But the guy's hitting 300 with 25 homers already, and I can't remember where he's in runs batted in, but he's got like 55 runs scored already. They're not even halfway through the season yet. Let's hope he can keep it going, Yankee fans, fellow Yankee fans. But let's hope it's not the swan song year for Aaron Judge as a Yankee. Let's hope there are many more to come. We'll see where that goes. I think we'll know a little bit more. Well, there's going to be a lot of tea leaf reading after Friday's arbitration hearing, I'm sure. And that's partly why I also wanted to make this video. I wanted to kind of get this out before then, just to share a few thoughts of what I'm thinking. Whatever happens, I think fans will, you know, have just, you know, been, well, you know, we've loved what he's done on the field, and he's just, you know, he's just one of the most exciting Yankees, you could say, even, you know, in the last 50 years, easily. And let's hope that keeps going. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.